All right, good morning. Welcome to the Jim of All Trades channel. I only have a couple minutes to get this video out to you, so I want to get it out kind of quickly. Last night's price action was a little bit of a surprise, I think, to all of us. The fractal broke down, which we obviously understand that that can happen. We while we follow fractals, sometimes we also understand that they can break at any time. They don't have to repeat themselves exactly, and they often don't. Some scam wick came in and whales came in and pumped that price up, trying to drive that price up as well. And I think the bears are holding that down pretty well. But let's just take a peek at it and see what's going on here, and just see if this has played out before, something like this before. Are we still looking down? Are we still looking up? What's going on? Well, a couple things just to think about very quickly. We haven't made any higher highs yet, so we haven't broken structure, and we're still doing okay to the downside. I start getting worried here if we I get worried if we break this high right here of what is that, about 70, 75, 60. I get even more worried if we break about 7,700, but 76.90 in that range somewhere. Yeah, 7,700, but roughly that's when I start getting worried about price going up to the upside. But that being said, right now it looks like 5 waves is about played out. I'll show you that Elliott wave count in just a second. I want to show you just this place in the chart where we've done something similar, and I've shared this with you in previous videos. How I think we're replaying a fractal wave right here. Right here, we had a move to the downside. We had an expanded flat, and then we had another move to the downside. We've got this. We got. I said expanded flat. We got a running flat. Excuse me. Got a running flat, and it looks like we're going to get another move to the downside. Just take a peek at the structure here, of this wave. Right. Well, I'm trying. Right here in the pattern of that wave there. Let's just kind of zoom in and see what happened a little bit. Just kind of see how the market moves. Okay, this isn't to say this is going to happen exactly, but what we're doing is we're looking to see how the market moves on a regular basis. You can see that we had basically we after the flat happened, we had a three-wave move to the downside. Okay, and then after that three-wave move, we had a pump up. Okay, we didn't break the high there, and then we continued on down. We had another pump up that was scary. This actually became kind of a expanded flat-looking structure there. I don't know that that's what it is, but anyway, this is it could be a flat, or it could just be a 1, 2, and a 3, like that. Whatever it is, exactly. Sorry, guys, I'm having a hard time with my computer this morning. I'm in a hotel and sitting on a laptop here and a little confined. It's a little odd. Um, anyway, so yeah, we had a pump here, and then we went ahead and dropped back down. Um, and then before we went down for the big drop, there was another pump as well. So we got to be careful and watch out for that. But again, that was price action. This is the Bain wave that we're reproducing. I've been talking about, and it looks like we're doing it again. Basically, we had. Let's see if I can. There we go. So we had a. I'm sorry, guys. Had a move to the downside. Got a running flat here, and after the running flat, we had a three-wave move. Okay. This is a video for the books, I'll tell you. Three-wave move. They took out the shorts there. Should expect some movement to the downside. Might even get another scam wick to the upside before we get a larger tank. I think that's the way price action is going to work. If it if the market does the same techniques that it's done to try to take out, so what's happened here? I mean, well, a bunch of shorts in here. What they do, they came up and got the stops for those shorts, scare a bunch of people. Everybody's thinking long, long, long. Everybody's looking. We're at multi-year trend support. Bullish divergence down here that people are talking about, and we got a one wave, we got 3 waves down. Looks like we could get another wave to the upside. Well, if we get the follow through beyond this, then I get a little worried. Okay, so that's when I'm going to get a little worried and change my tune a little bit. Probably switch long. Long if price starts getting up here, I'll look for a long entry most likely. But right now it looks like price is getting rejected pretty strongly here. Let's go down to the small time frame and I'll show you the count here of this wave. It looks like 5 waves is complete. or completing, but it looks like it's finished. Five waves. We've got one, two. Oh, that's three. There's four. There's a fifth wave. That and I could talk about the psychology of this wave. Uh, you know, this wave right here got everybody scared. This push up over time. Gets everybody thinking. We had to move to the downside, and then we had another pump this morning, and then this last pump is kind of like the last straw that kind of takes out some stops there. It also just scares everybody. It's just like it's those three impulses are designed to be a psychological three punch to you, and it really messes you up. And it's by that third punch that you end up letting go of your position. You get messed up out of your trade, and then all of a sudden price starts doing this. And I can't tell you how many times it's happened to me, learning through the years that you're just kind of holding, you're holding, you're like, oh, this last one I can't take it anymore, and then you get out, and then price ends up going down. Be careful, guys. The market moves in three pulses. Okay, we got three pulses now. Whether this one's finished or not, I'm not certain. But basically, there will be a three wave correction at minimum at some point that'll come back down to this region here, most likely. There should be a three wave pullback at least, and that's when you want to let go of your position if you're scared about more upside. Okay, but if it's coming down impulsively, guys, and it passes this region, then you just hold on to that guy because you're going down for a ride. All right, well, guys, that's all I have time for right now. Let me just talk about Litecoin as well. Historically, guys, listen, Litecoin has done this over and over and over, and Litecoin to me is a tattletale here of this market. Let me show you here. Okay, let me just show you a couple things here that you just need to be aware of. Now everything's doing the same thing, but listen, whenever right here in this area right here, whenever price broke this structure line right here, I want to show you what it does. Okay, price breaks that structure line and it retests it, and it came back up to it. Okay, and then it continued on down. Okay, I can show you that. It's called a break hook and go. It happens all the time. It you get a break of a large structure, it hooks back to it, and then it goes. Okay, it just happens over and over and over, especially on the larger structures. Well, we've got a larger structure here, guys. We had a break of it, it went down, we've hooked back to it. Should be going now. That's the way I'm seeing it. Should be going. So Litecoin to me is telling the tale. I'm still looking bearish, guys. Still looking. I'm not worried. This is market makers squaring their books up and taking stops out, finding liquidity. That's what all these pumps are designed to do. We haven't made any higher highs. We haven't broken any structure. We're still doing fine. Okay. All right, that's where I am until we break those highs. I'm not going to be worried. Now we did get a rejection here, and this is where I get a little interesting. But we did get a rejection here, but then it seems like it wants to pump back into it, and that's what it's been doing. But it's a lot of volume on the small time frame. This is a very small timer. This is 2 minutes comparatively. But what's going to happen? All that volume of buying is going to be put in this last wave, a last pump to the upside. I'm thinking I'm seeing five waves here. Let's see if we can see them here. Come on. One, two, three, four. We're gonna get a fifth wave maybe, and then maybe a trail off. That's what I'm kind of looking for, guys. If we get something different that goes on up, I'm gonna have to reevaluate that count and see what we've got going on. But that's the best I can see for an Elliott wave count from now. That's the way I'm looking at it personally. Not giving you financial advice. Remember, you always got to be ready. Don't trade my charts, guys. You got to trade the market. I'm just giving you ideas. Listen, I don't know where the market's going. I never do. Though yesterday, the TA was just saying down, 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 down. I did see a pullback. I knew pullbacks, but man, I didn't. This one took me by surprise, just a little bit, to be honest with you. The nature of how fast it went up and how high it went. I was kind of surprised, to be honest with you, with it, but not scared by any means. Not scared, and that's where I'm sitting right now, sharing my thoughts with you. And I'm trading this market just like you guys are, and giving you the information as I see it. And that's what you're getting on this channel. So I know the trolls will be out today, and like to say the Jim is wrong, and they get excited when a guy puts himself out there to share information, and then he doesn't he doesn't say that we were going to get a pump. I mean, listen, I can't tell you on the micro time frames, guys. Everything is going going to happen. I'm doing my best, but I just can't tell you everything is going to happen. You just have to be prepared for what the market does. But I know the general direction is still down, still looking bearish, guys. But until that changes, I can't say anything different. Now, if things change, I'll say something different. But I'm just telling you what I'm seeing in the market. I'm not a moon boy here, guys. I'm not a moon boy. I'm just telling you what I see the market doing. All right, you guys have a fantastic day. Do the best you can, and just protect your resources, protect your capital. If this trade gets stopped out, trade gets stopped out. It's not your trade. That's your psychology. It's not your trade, and that's okay. You get the next trade, get a next entry. You look for next entry for that's safe for your capital. But ultimately, capital is the key. You want to protect what you have. All right, so make sure you're using good risk management resources. All right, we'll talk to you later. Bye bye.